Good morning, children. I am Praveen Srivastav, social science teacher of St. Paul's Senior Secondary School, Eta, going to explain chapter 2 of geography, Earth's surface and its interiors. It is of 7th class. First of all, children, as you know that Earth's surface is divided mainly in the two ways: covered with water or not covered with water. About 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Water in the form of ocean, water which is found in rivers, water which is found in lakes, water which is found in different other forms, in ponds, and water in the form of glaciers. So about 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. And only about 30% of the Earth's surface is land, where the human beings, animals, and other living organisms live, except marine animals. So human beings do different economic activities. So different activities are done on the Earth's surface, that is on land. Which type of activities are done? Agriculture, cattle rearing, transportation. For transportation, human being made roads, railway lines, and other activities for making building. Different purposes are done on the Earth's surface for agriculture activities. So in this way, the land is very much useful to us. Human being divide the land into 7 continents. Human being divides the land into 7 continents, as you have read in 6th or 5th class. These continents are Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Australia, and Antarctica. Different countries are in different continents. These continents means the land form is having different land, which is of 30% of the Earth's surface, is in different forms: plains, The plains means the gradient is not very high. Land which is very fertile, mostly used for agricultural purpose. Plateaus are comparatively the highland, not plains, not mountains, but they are, we can see the tableland in the form of table. They are composed of hard rocks, and by the weathering of rocks, soil is made in these plateaus. So we can use these plateaus for our agricultural purpose and other things also. Deserts, the area of the land which receive very less rainfall. Deserts are of two types, cold deserts and hot deserts. Cold deserts is the example of Ladakh, where generally rainfall is not occur. Rainfall is occur in the form of snowfall. Very less vegetation is found in these deserts. Hot deserts, Sahara deserts in African continent. In India, it is Thar desert, which we are finding in Rajasthan. It is hot desert. So what happens in deserts? Actually, there is a less rainfall in deserts, and the soil of the desert is of the type that it cannot hold the water. Sand particles are more and clay is less. So, in desert area, soil cannot hold the water. So only the vegetation like cactus can be grown in these areas. Valleys, deep valleys are there. You know about it. Places between the mountains, covered with the mountain, called valley. And mountains are also the form of land. Mountains may be very high, like Kanchenjunga, Everest, and may not be very high, like Aravalli Mountains. So this is the form of land. Children, I told you that 70% of the earth's surface is covered with water. So this water is also divided in 5 oceans. The largest ocean is Pacific Ocean. It covers the area of 16 crore 57 lakh 23,740 square kilometers. The next is Atlantic Ocean. Next is Indian Ocean. Our southern part, India's southern part, is emerged to the Indian Ocean. Arctic Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. So in this way, we divide the water into Earth's surface. Water means the water which is found in ocean is divided in Earth's surface in 5 oceans, and the land we divide into 7 continents. This is the upper structure of our land. This is the upper structure of our earth. This structure, how this structure is made of, what is in the interior of the earth, what activities are done inside the earth, what is going on inside the earth, which type of material are found inside the earth, that we will study in our next topic. The next part of the lesson is the interior of the earth. What is inside the surface of the earth? We can understand this by this figure. Children, you know that crust, it is also called the lithosphere. Crust is also called the lithosphere. It is the uppermost solid part of the earth. Crust is the uppermost solid part of the earth. Down to the crust, it is mantle. Mantle means the liquid part, different materials of the earth, inside the earth, are in the liquid form in the mantle. And the innermost part is the core. Core is of two types, liquid core, and inside this core, it is the solid core. So try to understand this figure. One by one, I am going to explain these points. First point is the crust. Crust means this layer. Very thin layer, uppermost part of the earth. Crust is also divided, solid layer. Crust is also divided into two parts, that is continental crust and oceanic crust. Continental crust means crust which is of the land part, and oceanic crust means crust which is on the oceanic part. Simply, continental crust is more thick and oceanic crust is less thick, thin. So what is the depth of this continental crust? 35 kilometers thick. Means this. 35 kilometers thick. And this part is made up by silica and alumina. This part is made up by silica and alumina. Aluminium, not alumina, it is aluminium. So, in short, we call it Cr. Si from silica and Al for aluminum. Second part of the crust, oceanic crust. It is thin. What is the thickness? 5 kilometers. Oceanic crust is thin, its thickness is 5 kilometers approximately. It is made up by silica and magnesium. So in short, it is called SIMA. Si from silica, Ma for magnesium. And this part, oceanic crust, is more dense as compared to continental crust. So this is our first part of the earth, uppermost part of the earth, that is crust, or it is also called lithosphere. What is inside the crust? I told you it is mantle. Now come to the mantle. Mantle is 2,900 kilometers below the crust. Below the crust. It is also divided into two parts, upper mantle and lower mantle. Upper mantle is 100 kilometers thick. It is made up of nickel and iron. So, in short, we call it knife. Ni for nickel and Fe for iron. Temperature and pressure increase with depth. As we go inside the earth, the temperature and pressure of the mantle increases. This is in the liquid form. This is in the liquid form. It is made up by nickel and iron. The pressure is very high. As we go to the inside of the earth, the pressure is increasing. The temperature is also increasing. Now the third part, core. The innermost part of the earth is core. You can see in the figure that core is also divided into two parts. of this core is 2900 kilometer to 550 kilometers. This depth. And the inner core, it is in solid form. It is made up by nickel and iron. It is solid. It is the most dense part of the earth. As we told you, that the temperature and pressure increases as we go deep inside the earth. So it is the center of the earth, and here the temperature is very high, pressure is very high. So this part, the inner solid core, is in solid form, and upper part of the core is in liquid form. Now we study about the earthquake. First of all, for the earthquake, how earthquake occur, we should study about the tectonic plates. First of all, understand about tectonic plates. What are these? Our crust, this crust, lithosphere, is divided into 7 parts. In this way, there are 7 tectonic plates. Children, there was a spelling mistake in the spelling of plateaus. It was written Plateas. This spelling was wrong. The correct spelling of plateaus is Plateaus. Make this correction. Thank you. And there is cracks between these tectonic plates. There are cracks among these tectonic plates like this. If these are tectonic plates, there are the gaps, or we can say these are the cracks among these tectonic plates. And these plates are always in movement, but the movement is very slow. Why they are in movement? They are in movement because there are some radioactive elements inside the crust, inside the earth. And the radioactivity, because of radioactive elements, energy emits inside the earth. And when this energy is coming out from the earth, these movements, these plates move. In this way, there are three types of movement in the tectonic plates. When the two plates move towards each other, it is called convergence. Like this, if two plates are coming to each other, convergent. And when this convergent is going on, there is the folding activity. Fold means this. When these plates are coming to each other, they fold it upwards. And in this way, some mountains are formed. Our Himalayan mountains are also made by these activities. Himalayan mountains are also called fold mountains. They are made by two plates by the action of two plates, namely Indo-Australian plate and Eurasian plate. This you will read in 9th class in deep. But in short, I am telling you, if it is Eurasian plate, it is Indo-Australian plate. When they are coming to each other, this part becomes fold. Like this. If it is one plate, it is another plate. When they are coming to each other, it part becomes fold and form the mountain ranges. In this way, our Himalayan mountains are formed. Convergent. Second is divergent. When these plates move away from each other, divergent, and because of divergent, lift values are formed. Gap is here, and this gap rocks going down, and in this way, some values are formed. They are called lift values. Or it is also called fractures. Because of divergence, it is fracture. And third is transform. When these plates move like this, it is called transform. Earthquakes occur by any one type of movement. If there is a movement in the plates, then earthquake occurs. Different types of earthquake we faced in our Himalayan region. Many times we faced earthquake in our Himalayan region. In 26 January 2001, there was the earthquake in Bhuj in Gujarat. It is approximately 8 in Richter scale, Richter scale is the measurement of earthquake. 1 to 5, if earthquake is up to 1 to 5, it is not dangerous, but more than 5 in Richter scale, it is very much dangerous. So in Bhuj district of Gujarat, we faced earthquake. It was very dangerous. Too much destruction it has done in Gujarat. So the earthquake which was occurred in Bhuj district of Gujarat on 26 January 2001, many problems were created. Number one, wide cracks were developed on the surface. Roads were cracks. Different types of cracks were found in the fields. Too much problems were faced by the people. Second, river water rose from the cracks. Many streams also come out. River water rose from the cracks. Many streams were appeared. Water started to flow from run of Kutch. And the last is uneven surface. Surface which was in the plane form, it was in uneven form. Ups and downs were found in the surface of the earth. Next part I will explain in the next lecture. Thank you.